Allie, it's all yours. All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's O'Neal. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
And that was good.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Nice move. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Crowder finds Paul. Now Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
Conley against Paul. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Conley against Paul. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Paul passes to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Conley. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Bridges. Fires it from 18. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. That gives him the lead. He has 6.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
And here's Mitchell from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Crowder. Rebound, Utah. And here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Here's Conley. Back to Mitchell. And no good. Excellent D there from Booker. It's Booker on the wing. On the wing, Crowder. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Conley finds Mitchell. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Conley. Tries the spin move. Beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. Tie game here in Utah. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, your jazz dancers. All right, open.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Deandre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bridges outside. Booker against Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Mitchell. Six to shoot. Here's O'Neal, stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Conley against Paul. Nice move. Stolen by Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Up top, Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Right side Booker, down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Crowder from the arc. Booker with it, guarded now by Mitchell. And it's Crowder missing. Utah leading. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Right side Booker. To stop the run. Pure from 3-point range. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 4-3. Gobert on the high post. He's against Ayton. Gobert no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell up top. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Crowder with a steal. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
How about Crowder's ability to start their offense with his defense? He's always keeping his hands moving.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. The three from Mitchell. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Eric Pascal is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Daniel House, and it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. And Whiteside with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's McGee, and he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 1. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Paul against Clarkson. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Phoenix.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. With the step back. To the inside. Stolen. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Whiteside down low. He's guarded by Paul. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Paul from the arc. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And the Suns pushing it up now. The kick out to Paul. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And it's Clarkson missing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Paul passes to McGee. No good there. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It's on JaVale McGee.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
Dane's checked in for Paul.
2 minutes.
Now Payne.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Over Clarkson. Pass to Shaman. 4 on the clock. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pascal from outside. The Jazz with another miss.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Spins. Back to Shaman. To the wing on the left. Pass to McGee. Craig with it. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. Clarkson with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. 58 seconds left in the third. For the lead. Kicks it out to Pascal. Shoots over Johnson. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Clarkson against Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Tries the spin move. Pass to McGee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pascal passes to Clarkson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And Pascal gets it to go on the assist by Clarkson. Pascal's got 6.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Payne with it. To stop the drought. He can't hit that time.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Jazz out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Here's House. Booker defending. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The pull-up J. Booker, good.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Clarkson against Paul. Now Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Yep, count it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Outside Booker. Down low. Puts the move on. Ayton, no good. Utah's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
Pass to Paul. Ayton with a screen. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Paul against Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Booker. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment, no matter how big, no matter how small.
On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Spins. The drive by Mitchell. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
Pass to Booker. Driving to the basket. Goes back up. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Ayton, the screen on Conley. Another shot. It's blocked by Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Mitchell against Booker. Outside Mitchell. Shot blocked. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Tries the spin move. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Conley. For 3, O'Neal. And Booker pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And stolen by Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Oh, the step. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. He drops it from range. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 7. Outside Paul. Shot to end the cold streak. Oh, the trifecta.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. I'm sure.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here is Conley. Has to Gobert. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now, here is Young. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The pass to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. He takes it in, and he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. It's a 5-point game. He kicks to Mitchell. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. O'Neal up top. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Young with no one around. That 3 off the mark. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but Coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, Coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. And he emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Young against Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Hunter.
I like to see Hunter getting there on the inside. Not an easy shot. Still knocks it down.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. 3-pointer. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Conley following the basket by Trae Young. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. A 3-ball. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks leading. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. Over Mitchell. Here's Capella.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Conley's shot is off. Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. pass to Herter from the arc. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 1. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Going inside, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Mitchell looking it over. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 15 points.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks Dancer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off and gets a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Hunter. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
On the pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season. So I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. Big guy can move. John Collins finds a way to get that one to go.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bogdanovic dishes to Mitchell. Looking to end the run. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. And it's Deandre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
2 seconds.
Here's Gobert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. Pulls up. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket for Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Inside, here's Capella and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Driving the lane, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Mitchell right side. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Young from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Collins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Collins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Now Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. Here's the break. Capella kicks to Young. Back to Capella. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success as a team scoring in the first half?
We're moving the ball again off.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Eric Paschall. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the 2 guard. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Jazz trail by 6.
And more, you're seeing Paschall act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
He has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. Just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
Got a piece of it. Gay kicks to House. From past the arc. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 6. Gallinari attacking from the baseline. And Paschall pulls it down.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. So many highlights of Rudy Gay early on, challenging defenders at the rim. Another one there on the alley-oop.
Right outside. No good on the three. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And stolen by Wright. Here's Luwawu. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Luwalu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Clarkson passes to Pascal. Kicks it to Gay. Back to Pascal. 6 to shoot. The Jazz working the ball around now. Lets it fly from 18. Good as the jump shot falls.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And right, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Gay. Pass to Pascal. Gay kicks to Clarkson. For three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And it's Wright missing. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson looking for an opening. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovic with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. No good from Luwawu. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Gallinari with the steal. 3 on none. There's no one back. They get the rebound. And there's the pass to Luwawu. Gallinari on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu, the pass to Luwawu. The tray. That shot misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Clarkson for 3. The shot that time not on target. The Hawks leading by 7. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Shoots the 3. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last. Jazz trail by 7. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Clarkson passes to Gay. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
And it's Wright atop the key. Fires the 3. Okongwu dishes to Wright. And they recover it. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. And that's collected by Gay. Utah's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the jam by Whiteside.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting. Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that.
Outside Bogdanovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Mitchell. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks on top, leading by just 2.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Young outside. Lets it go with a three. Cowens finds Young. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a three. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah leading to the inside. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And here's Young from the arc. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
Bogdanovic against Mitchell. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Capella kicks to Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Capella. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. Jazz passing it around. Over to the left wing. Gobert against Capella. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Collins. A three from Bogdanovic. Down low. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still clangs one off the rim.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And Young, here we go. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Young drives in. Capella kicks to Bogdanovic. Young outside. This one for 3. Another miss by Young.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Hunter finds Bogdanovic. And Hunter, here we go. And they get it. Here's Capella. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Jazz leading by 4. Passes it to Gobert. Launches it. Conley's shot is off. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Mitchell. To Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Conley with it. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. There's the pass to O'Neal. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Bridges for 3. Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Ayton. Second chance effort. Here's Paul. Left side Booker. With the clock winding down. Here's Ayton. Crowder outside. The 3 ball. And he buries his first look.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. Shoots over Paul. And the slam dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Now Crowder. And he's going for the oop here. Ayton, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
That's how you do it, Crowder. Great anticipation, as always. Comes up with the steal and ignites the break.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. Lets it go from deep. The Suns clear it. Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Now here's Young. Over Paul. Atlanta again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Hunter against Booker. The 3 from Ayton. It's hauled in by Herder.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Collins against Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Herder with the drive. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Booker. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Ayton. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Hawks trailing. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Young.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Now here's Bridges. Paul, shot is off.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
In transition, here come the Suns. Back to Ayton. Here's the 3. Collins with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Capella. Right side Young. Oh, they need this. Got a piece of it. They get it back. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Back to Paul. 3-pointer. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges against Hunter.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Third team foul.
Free throw good. Hunter.
The future of Deandre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Inside, it's stolen by Hunter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. On up the court. The finish. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
It's good if it goes. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son, Dancer.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. The Suns trailing. Now Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nifty move. And the nice bucket inside from Booker.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
There's Young with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
3-pointer, Bridges sinks the tray. Bridges has got 5 points.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat, but give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
Stolen by Capella. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Outside Herter launches it. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. And stolen by Herter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young from long range. Sinks it from distance. Young's gotten his 2nd bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Crowder with a steal. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Here's Paul. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Bridges passes to Paul. Crowder outside. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. It's Herter on the wing. Booker defending. Back to Collins. Pass to Herter. Outside Hunter. Back to Capella.
2 minutes remaining.
The shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. And the foul on Deandre Hunter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He shoots it. Here's Ayton on the wing. Crowder. Bridges outside. Spins. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass to Hunter. This one for three. And Booker pulls it down. Here's Phoenix. It's a three-point game. Paul passes to Ayton. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Ayton throw it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Paul, shot is off. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Collins. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Crowder finds Paul. Back to Crowder. Tries the spin move. Here's Ayton. To the inside. Crowder inside. Guarded by Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks leading. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the left wing. Crowder with a steal. And Booker, here we go. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
No good on the shot. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going. Allie, as always, thanks.
17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Torrey Craig, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Johnson in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
With loudest section on the t-shirt. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Nails it from three. Bogdanovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Bogdanovic. 3-point field goal.
Up top Payne, hounded by Wright. Here's Craig, out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Here's Bogdanovic. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Down low. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Bogdanovic. Okongwu's gotten his first basket of the night. Right against Payne. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
So it's Atlanta now. 6-point lead. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. And the Hawks with another three.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Payne against Wright. Here's Shamet. Takes the three. Gallinari pulls it in. Outside Bogdanovic. Knocks it loose. Craig with a steal.
Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Shamet. McGee with it. Craig on the wing. 5 to shoot. he's going for the lob. And McGee with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Wright. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Craig. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. They get it back. Tries again. McGee passes to Johnson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
To the middle. Okongwu with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Now here's McGee. Rejected by Okongwu. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Bogdanovic from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Craig. To the Payne. Payne, the pass to McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Wright. Over to the wing. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Getting into the paint, drawing contact, that's a focal point for Gallinari.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. Gallinari hits them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
55 seconds left in the third. Paul into the lane. It's stolen. All alone on the break. Pass to Okongwu. Hey, expanding his range. Called in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right side Craig. Outside Johnson. Paul against Bogdanovic. To the inside. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Bogdanovic. And the Hawks lead by 13. Outside Paul. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Shamet. Drains the triple.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. And so it's Atlanta with it. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Young with it, now guarded by Ayton. From deep, Capella. The Suns clear it.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Bridges passes to Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Hunter covering. Up top, Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Crowder with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Booker finds Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
The kick out to Young. And he drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. And the Suns get another 3.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by the staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Outside Young. For 3. Hits the trifecta. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Pass to Booker. Now Paul. Back to Booker. Here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Booker with it. Over Herter. And that one hits the back iron.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Lets it fly. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 11. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins with a screen on Paul. Pass to Hunter. Stolen by Bridges. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Ayton finds Bridges. Spins. Ayton's got space. Phoenix no good that time either.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Young, the pass to Capella. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. 3-pointer. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns running out of time. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Inside. And Crowder with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Outside Young. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. There's a minute 17 left in the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now here's Crowder. Booker for 3. Money.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Paul against Young.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
He's a deadly shooter from anywhere on the floor. That includes the foul line. Trae Young has certainly justified being a top 5 draft pick.
so it's Atlanta with the W.
That's the end of the
This
game.
was a hard-fought, well...
And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Booker against Mitchell. There's the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
What a connection Deandre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovic. The drive by Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
I can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player. He's striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Lock at 6. Bridges kicks to Crowder. And it's off from three-point range. The pass to Bogdanovic. Nice ball movement by Utah. Takes a step back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
Pass to Crowder. Spins. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Stolen by Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Paul against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Launches a three. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Plenty of space. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
On the wing, Bridges. He dishes it to Ayton. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Comes up empty down low.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here he goes. Rejected by Booker. Bridges outside. And the dunk by Booker.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Passes it to Bogdanovic. Gobert against Ayton. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Clock at 4. For 3, Mitchell.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Again, Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Steps back. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. Booker against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Paul against Conley. Now Bridges. No points in the game yet for him. And now Utah, fast break. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Who's out there for Phoenix?
Boy, look at how natural Deandre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Paul passes to Ayton. Dishes it to Booker. A rebound by the Jazz. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Back to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Picks it out to Paul. Booker looking around. Here's the three. Paul can't get it to go. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell wide open. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Here's Ayton, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. O'Neal from long range. Crowder pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker in the corner. Ball against Conley. Here's Ayton. Booker with no one around. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 7 points.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. The three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Bridges inside. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the...
20.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
22.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Eric Castro. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the two-guard spot.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Payne. Here's McGee. The pass to Craig. Second chance shot. Crafty move. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Clarkson passes to Gay. He kicks to Whiteside. That shot missing, and Phoenix will come the other way. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft. Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to McGee. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Throws it up high. And Whiteside sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 5. And stolen by Payne. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Kicks it out to Gay. Three-pointer. No good there. The Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Now the feed to House. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Shamet. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Payne. He started close. Shamet finds Payne. And he's good on the 3-ball.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now here's Clarkson. Payne covering. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Payne passes to McGee. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Elbow shot. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And taken away by Johnson. McGee with no one around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Outside, House. Ahead, here's Payne. It's good. This game is all even. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Gay, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Gay isn't easy to tie up, using his length and muscle to kind of power through the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Home, Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
That's his first personal foul.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. With the drive. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz leading by 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Kicks it to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. The 17-footer goes down. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Booker, right side. Gobert with the block. Paul with the steal. Ayton finds Paul over O'Neal. Paul against O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. Utah with the rebound. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Booker. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Suns ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul kicks to Ayton.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Passes to Conley from outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns trail by 8. Paul kicks to Booker. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Knocks it loose. Bridges with the steal. Booker the pass to Paul. And they pick up 2. And it's 7 points for Chris Paul.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Bounce pass Conley. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Booker on the pass to Ayton. Outside Crowder. The dish to Paul. Crowder is screen iconic. And it's Paul missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 22.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Booker finds Crowder. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Paul kicks to Booker. Paul dishes to Booker. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And so it's Utah with the win. They seem to... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Jacks up a 3. Deflects the pass. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Young. The 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Back to O'Neal. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gobert finds Bogdanovic. Back to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Young against Conley. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. It's good. Conley's got 5.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Shot to stop the run, and Herder lays it up and in.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. He's off on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Hunter, good.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Conley with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley from outside the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Conley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Young and Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Here's Herder. From downtown, hits a 3-pointer. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Mitchell against Young. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. And he's going for the oop here. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Young. It's blocked by Gobert. And they get it back. Hunter finds Young. Off target from 3-point range.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Left side Mitchell. Shoots a fadeaway. Capella with a rebound.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Here's Herder. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, Herder also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
To the paint. With 2 seconds left. Misses the layup. And so it's Utah finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking.
All right, Marcus coming onto the court. Come on, get round.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley finds Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Here's Young. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Pass to Capella. Now Herder. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. He launches a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Tries the spin move. Hunter passes to Collins. Pass to Herder. Shot clock at 6. On the take. That's tipped. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Back to O'Neal. Over Herder. O'Neal misses. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. There's the triple. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
The Jazz with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Knocks down the long J.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Young. In transition, here come the Jazz. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
No good there, off the double clutch.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Herder, spins. Outside Young. From deep three-point range. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014. and 90 minutes in just his first season, B.A.
Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Young way outside. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley finds Mitchell. Takes a three. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Bogdanovic is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in at the 3 spot. The Hawks trailing. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of it?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Whiteside. Pass to Gay. And he makes it on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
Right outside. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting. Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that.
And here's Wright from the arc. Fires in the triple. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Whiteside. Pascal from outside.
He will Cabarrot. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Clarkson passes to Gay. To the inside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Now, Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
And here's Wright from the arc. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Clarkson with the ball. Now Wright defending. Pascal from outside. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Gay. Utah leading.
Hawks foul. He will take Luwawu-Cabarrot. That's his second personal foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clarkson against Gallinari. Clarkson attacking.
It was a stellar effort from Gallinari there, really contesting.
And it's Clarkson missing. Bogdanovic from long range. Okongwu laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Okongwu's got his first 2 points of the night.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Clarkson outside. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
A nice job by Hassan Whiteside to get the ball in a good position on the court and finish that one.
And here's Wright from the arc. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. Now here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Whiteside. There's the three. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. From behind the arc. And Bogdanovic is good for 3. Bogdanovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Now Whiteside. Pass to House. Fires from deep. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. A good look from Bogdanovic. Rebounded by Gay.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Bogdanovic. Got a hand on it.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
The Jazz with another miss.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so it's Utah up by a healthy.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Herter can't hit. Well, the Jazz shooting 46%, a decent average so far. The 3 is up. Capella against Bogdanovic. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. And Young pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. From deep. Collins finds Capella. Now here's Young. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Young, the pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Over Hunter. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Herter can't hit. Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. On the wing, Mitchell. Hunter covering. Hunter against Mitchell. Over Hunter. Here's Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Utah.
And you never want to give a shooter like him.
Hunter finds Young. Drops in the layup for 2.
And the balance that Trae Young has. I mean, you can knock him offline, but hard to knock him off his focus.
Conley against Young. Mitchell, a screen on Young. Pass to Mitchell to end the drought. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Utah leading. For 3, O'Neal. The putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Young. Puts up a 3. And it's Young again missing. And here's Conley. 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovic on the wing. Outside Conley. From deep. Capella with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Young against Conley. Launches a 3. Rebound Atlanta.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Collins. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Conley with the ball. And so it's Utah with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Herter. Booker pulls it in. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He complimented Trae Young's toughness. The coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending them to the free throw line all game. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Ayton. Inside, and stolen by Hunter. Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering.
Great defensive play from Hunter, reading the situation and coming up with that steal.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponent.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
And here's Young after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Hunter grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Capella. Collins, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Young for 3. The shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges with it. Guarded by Hunter. Collins against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Booker against Capella. On the clock. Bridges inside the three-point line. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Herter. Sinks the three-pointer. Herter's got 5 now.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Dishes it to Booker. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
The Suns leading. Paul outside. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks with the putback. And Collins is right there.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Booker looking around. In the corner, it's Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Off target with his three.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
The shot's good from Paul.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Uncovered and stolen by Ayton. Booker, right side. Bridges outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up by 4.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bridges for three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Herter. Rebound by the Suns.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bridges passes to Crowder. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Paul with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Can't cash in from close range. Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. Here's Collins. Crowder with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
To halt the run, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got his first 2 points.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
On the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out. Meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Capella, the pass to Herter. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
The pass to Booker. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. And Capella sends it back. Young looking it over to the paint. Pass to Capella. Kicks to Collins. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Ball outside. Booker, right side, takes the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And here's Young from the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low, got a piece of it. Crowder with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Paul against Young. Passes it to Capella. They need this. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up his stuff around the big fella.
14 foul. Substituting for the Suns.
And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
17.
Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
29.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jay Crowder has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Cameron Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Craig in at the small forward. Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Out to the right wing. Now here's Shamet. He kicks it to Payne. 4 on the shot clock. Over Bogdanovic. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gallinari wide open. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Craig. Shamet on the wing. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Luwawu. Another shot from deep three-point range. Here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Bogdanovic has good size and strength, and he's effective in drawing contact and completing plays.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Luwawu gets it to go.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovic does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Shamet. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside, Bogdanovic. Here's Okongwu. Shamet with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And here's Bogdanovic for three. That shot off. And Phoenix will come the other way. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to Luwawu. To the inside. Okongwu. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Paul checked in for Phoenix. Craig passes to Paul. Tries the spin move.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
The Suns shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. From deep, here's Okongwu. Gallinari kicks to right. The pass to Luwawu. And the Suns another fast break chance here. Phoenix shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one falls for Paul.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game. Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Ball against Wright. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Gallinari. Good.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
Paul against Wright. There's the triple. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Wright against Paul. And here's Johnson outside, and the 3-ball is good. Johnson's got 6 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovic is very effective in the pick and roll.
And here is Paul. On the wing, Johnson. Now McGee. To the wing right side. Paul for 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals.
That's the second.
Beautiful play.
14 foul.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5. Rome in the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The drive by Booker, and he makes that one. Booker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Young against Paul. From downtown, back to Young. The 3. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside. It's tipped. Booker with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Bridges. And Bridges able to finish. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
In the corner, Collins with it. Young finds Collins. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Herter. Defended by Booker. Back to Herter. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Pass to Herter. Hunter, a three. Herter passes to Capella.
And you want to use the whole court, but you got to be careful with the long passes. Those are easier to pick off.
Here's Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Oh, Ayton in position.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Young with the ball. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. And stolen by Ayton. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And a deep three from Young. Atlanta again missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Passes it to Crowder. From deep. Ayton against Capella. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Tries it from 19. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks trail by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Deandre Ayton.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Bridges up top, shoots it up. It's rebounded by Herter.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And Young kicks to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I like watching Deandre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Paul. Clock at 6. Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Herter. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what